Here's Nomad. This is a typical morning session with Nomad. We shaved him down this winter, and as his fur grew out, he got these knots, lots and lots of knots on his chest, under his front legs, on his sides, and he will not let me groom him. But I discovered that he would allow me to touch him a little bit more when he's on the bed here with me. This is what I'm doing now is what I call Kitty Reiki, which probably has absolutely nothing to do with real Reiki, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Here we go. He loves this. I do it all over his body. Sometimes that's all I can manage. In other words, we do this and we find out where the knots are and we register them for future attention. There he goes. All over his body. I've been doing this since the first of the year, and now I've got almost all the knots out, and he will allow me to comb him. On occasion, he will even roll over on his back for me, though this is relatively rare. Yes, we haven't done his eyes yet this morning, although they look in pretty good condition. We'll do them a little bit later. Often it's either the eyes or the grooming or the eyes. He won't allow both. Okay, here we have the scissors. I'm narrating this after the fact, so it's not quite tuned in with what I'm doing here, but with my little Kitty Reiki, I can pick up on all the little knots here, even the tiny, tiny ones. And the idea is absolutely never, ever pull on a single knot, because if I do, he's gone. He's out of there. So I'm doing this mostly by feel, picking up the knots with my fingers and then carefully picking them out with the scissors, very carefully. As you can see, he can move rather suddenly. You've got to be careful to keep the scissors so that he won't jump into them, because they are rather sharp on the tips. Some mornings I can get one knot out. Other mornings I can just find the knots, but I can't get any out. Oh, there he goes. Usually he goes with a little squeak, then he's out of there. And that's the end of the grooming session for that day. Okay, 6 months and we've got him almost completely knot free. And he will let us comb him. He's gone. He's gone. But I got my old retainers here. We've got Kalahari, Tiny Bear, and Gypsy Rose. Often it's very difficult to reach Nomad over all these guys. He doesn't go very far, just the foot of the bed. And there's our little Tribble on the windowsill. He doesn't go very far. He just goes to the foot of the bed where I can't reach him because I'm weighted down with the rest of the cats. There's our little Tribble on the windowsill.